Well, so this is an interesting topic, especially with what you guys have shared so far, and kind of going back to that comment Tony said, in life, you don't get what you deserve, it's what you tolerate. I know Ed was talking about that as well. And then the love comment that Tony reiterated a couple times, because if you remember about a month or so ago, I made a round trip from Kansas City to Chicago in one day. Went up, grabbed my daughter, brought her home because her relationship roommate just was on strike number 4, past strike number 3. And for me to find out just in the last day or two that they're not just being cordial, she's freaking moved back in with the jerk and he doesn't respect her. She's going to get thrown to the curb again, and she is so smart. What she's doing does makes no sense to me, but she is the smartest girl on the planet, and it makes no sense to any of us, like, at all. So it's like knowing that someone else is stuck in that, and how the heck do you get them out, right? I mean, how do I get a smart person to realize that this might have been a dumb decision before it gets too far in and she's going to get hurt more? So of course, I'm listening to everything and taking a lot of notes and trying to, what the heck is my plan to even have a conversation with her? Because right now, I mean, I hope him and I do not talk, because it's not going to be good. And then that's just probably going to drive her farther away. So that brings me to what I was going to share. I saw something that was like the 5 types of people that you want to surround yourself with, and there's just some great words in here. If you're paying attention to people's qualities, inspired, passionate, motivated, or highly driven people, I mean, grateful people, open-minded and inquisitive people, which when you look, it's everybody on this stage. And I will say that we have an amazing group of new people in the room, because I follow everybody, and I bet you I had about 50% of the people in this room that I'm looking through the room, and there's about 50% of these people that look like amazing people that I have not followed yet. So great job to you influencers for inviting people to the room and getting some new blood in the room, and hopefully some of those people will make it on stage and we can hear it, which brings me to my system. My system has always been every conference I go to, training, I'm talking webinar. If I get, you get all these ads of these big events with this, shows 10 different people on the front line there. I take, I really take the individual relationship so important to me. Every person on this, in this room and on this stage, is more important to me than grabbing this whole list and blasting out something to all of you. I would rather connect with 1 or 2 people a day, even if I can't connect with someone on here for 6 months. I don't want to connect with a blast. Hey, it's great seeing you in the room. I want to connect, and it takes a little while. Victoria, did you ever get your handwritten note? I did not. See, the reason why you never got one is because you can't find you anywhere. I take about 5 minutes per human being on the planet, and I'm talking about mailing address, but I literally spend 5 minutes per human being to find them. And while I'm looking for them, which I did find an office address, that's where I sent it to. You may not go in there, but I sent it to an office address. And here's the thing, it's like we connected enough that I don't feel like I should have to say, so what's your address? I'd like to keep in touch with you. That's not a connection to me. That's just people exchanging, getting in my database, blah, blah, blah. What's fun about my 5 minutes per person is I learn a lot about everyone. I mean, I learned so much stuff about Jason when I was looking for his information. I was like, oh man, this is cool because it's attaching, I'm writing the name down. I have nothing behind it, no phone number, no address, no whatever. So what I'm surrounding myself is with human beings, because I know that when I surround myself with human beings and we connect, then we like meet other people that are in their world. It's like this room here, meeting some new people down in the room that are going to show up someday and connect. And it's like taking that every human being touch and learning about people. Like one of the tactics I have to clean up your database right now. You guys want to do something with today, surrounding yourself with people or really connecting with people? Go through every list you have of every person in your cell phone list, your social media list, put them on a sheet, on a notebook, just write their name. You're writing the name so you can connect. And I go, who the heck is that Tony Rodriguez guy? Where the heck did I cross paths with him? And you're writing the name first, then you're going back and seeing, okay, here's the name. I'll search my phone and see, oh, look, I have a phone number for them. I'll write that phone number down. It's like, huh, what else do I have? I'll check my email and I'll search that person's name and find an email address. Or I might not find an email address and then I can't find an address. But what it does is now you're on my connection list, and throughout life, that connection list, people are going to keep showing up when they're supposed to, and those are the people that you really want to surround yourself when they keep showing up. So I'll say I put everybody on the list, and if they're speaking at a conference or they're sharing at an event, even on a webinar, I'm like looking at everybody in the room and I'm checking these people out. They're my connection list. I might cross paths with them somewhere along the way. And that's what's important to me, is just making those connections, because those connections with the right people that are inspiring, passionate, motivated, grateful, open-minded will lead to more people like them, and you just never know where life's going to take you. So that's part of the life journey that I'm on. So that's my share for today.
Awesome. I'm just going to grab the mic here for a second because I'm going to do the reset. But I'm going to say that was fantastic. So first of all, two things on the whole situation with your daughter. Uh,